Deary, 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 deary me. Now, not only do I expect Tunisia to not win a game, not score a point, or not score a goal even, um, they're having problems off the field and the tournament's not even started. Now, listen, I absolutely love Tunisia. Fantastic people, great nation, great country, brought many nice things to this world, such as harissa. I'm not sure about the octopus couscous, but we'll gloss over that. Watch the World Cup draw on the back of the AFCON as well. The AFCON from Tunisia was poor. I mean, they won one game out of four. They couldn't beat Mali with 10 men. Changed the coach. Lamouchi's come in. Okay. New squad in March. New players, like 8, 9 new players. Okay. Playing Canada and Haiti. You're thinking, all right, there's 2 wins there if they're a serious team. They beat 10-man Haiti 1-0 and they drew 0-0 to Canada. And the new boys didn't really do anything. And the one new boy that has real promise and hope, Louis Ben Farhat, has played the game for Tunisia and now seemingly won't be playing anymore because Lamouchi has revealed that Ben Farhat hasn't been called up on the request of his father. Now, why on earth would Ben Farhat Sr. say, Al Sabri, leave him out? Because he's not ready. Really? Have you seen half that team are not better than Farhat? Are the Germans saying, wait for us? Because he's only played in friendlies and he's 19, so he can still play for Germany. And Tunisians are thinking, this is the World Cup, we're going to get Ben Farhat, no one can ever get him ever. And we've seen players born in Germany, play for North African teams. Look at Mazza at Leverkusen. This is worrying. This is very, very worrying for Tunisia. Ben Farhat not coming is going to rock that dressing room. A dressing room that, to me, is looking at the draw. They have been shafted. If any African team were in their position, I'd be saying the exact same thing. Maybe with 1 or 2 exceptions. It's a fact. You've been drawn with Netherlands, Japan, and not only that, Sweden have won the playoffs from nowhere. We've got Isak and Gyökeres and Elanga and all those guys. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden would be tough for anyone. Don't take it personally. It's not hate. You've been done in the draw and you're just not that good at football. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, with that list, they don't get a point, they don't get a goal, they don't get a win. Their best prospect has said he doesn't want to come now because his dad said he might play for Germany. What an absolute mess. Now, Tunisia have got some new blood in here. Let's firstly look at who has gone. The usual suspects. When I think of Tunisia and leaders, I think maybe Meriah, maybe Sassi. They're both not here. We'll talk some other players. Ben Said's not here. Meriah, Ali Matloul, all these guys, Sassi, Ben Ramdan, Sliti, Jaziri. Your Tunisian usual suspects. They're all not here. Fair enough, Lamouchi's left them out with the old, in with the new. But look at who we're looking at in the new. The best guy in the new lot was Ben Farhat by far. Ismail Gharbi's turned up, who played the Arab Cup, went out in the group stage, lost to, was it Syria or whoever they lost to, and apparently the Arab Cup team wasn't the main team, but now Gharbi is one of the best players in the main team, so make of that what you will. Look at the players that are here that are new. Rayan Alumi Fries. Seriously. But what were the encouraging signs against Haiti and Canada? Alumi was Canadian. What's Rayan Alumi going to do against Sweden, against Japan, against Holland? I mean, seriously, guys, if we were talking the big one, the Alisson Santoses, the Shamitis, all these sorts of guys, okay, Omar Rekik's come back, but he's played for you before. Look, I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. I'd love Tunisia. I'd be the first person to say, please, win a game. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because I want to be wrong. And I want Tunisia to do well. And in the last World Cup, they got the point against Denmark. Yes, they beat France B team in the last game because they already had the Group 1. But you lost to Australia. You lost to a cricket team. And that's what it boils down to for me. Dahman Ben Hassan Shamak. Dahman probably going to be number 1, isn't he? By the way, Esperance, who bottled the league, they don't really have a showing here in this squad. I think Club Africain have a couple, but not that many players in the Tunisia squad based in Tunisia, which is a surprise. Jan Valery, I mean, you've only got to look at where he was at the first half of the season, rotting away at Sheffield Wednesday. Dylan Braun, we know what these guys are. Talby's good, I'll give you that. Omar Rekik's come back. I think he came through the academy at Arsenal. Ali Abdi's good. Again, Tunisia have always had strong defensive foundations, and we keep saying, in the qualifying 10 out of 10, 0 conceded. When it came to the Arab Cup and the AFCON, there were plenty conceded. God knows what, all these guys, Gakpo and Gyökeres and, Maeda and Ueda at Japan. I mean, I worry. I really do worry. Khedira, brother of Sami Khedira, has decided to be Tunisian when he's nearly retired. Scary. Ben Sleman at Norwich. You know, we talked about Ismail Garbi. Hannibal's back from injury. That's a big boost. I know he got relegated. He's relegated again, I think. But that's a big boost. Haj Mahmoud. Was he the guy that started the AFCON last 16 game and got hooked at half time? Was that him? I mean, what are we doing here? And then the attack. Obviously, Ayari at PSG could well be a top talent. I respect Khalil for picking Tunisia from a young age. But the good Ayari at Brighton, you bottled getting him. You bottled getting Yassine Ayari. That's the sort of play you want to have. If you want to be a good team. Ashuri, Copenhagen, he's back, of course. He was injured. Half Algerian. Tunecti at Celtic. He's been involved with Celtic under Martin O'Neill. I give him that. Mastori, Shawat. And, you know, we spoke about Rain Alumi. Listen, I really want to be proved wrong, guys. But this team, for me, is not going to get a point or a goal or a win. And that's how I see it. And I say it how it is. And inshallah, I'm wrong. Inshallah, I am wrong. Because I want Tunisia to do well. And I want Tunisia to go through. And that is a fact. So don't call me a hater because that's fake news. I've just said, inshallah, they prove me wrong. But from what I see, you're not winning a game. If you're winning a game, who you beating? You're going to beat Holland? No. Japan, I think Japan could go very far. And Sweden under Potter are a completely different outfit. With Isak and Gyökeres in there, they absolutely dismantled everyone in the playoffs when they only got there by the Nations League, by the way. And Tunisians were banking on a Ukraine or a Poland to turn up in that, and that's not happened. How are Tunisia going to get through? They're going to have to get 3 points minimum, maybe even 4. Where's that win coming from? Even if they got a couple of draws in, it wouldn't be enough, would it? Not going to beat the Dutch, you're not going to beat the Japanese, you're not going to beat the Swedes. And then I look at who you're going to score against. Could they nick a goal against Japan or Sweden? But if they do, who's going to score it? Tunecti? Ashuri? Deary me. Ben Farhat. You know, I was talking to Tunisians. Who's the one player to look out for? Ben Farhat. Well, I've looked out for him, all right? I need to keep looking because I can't see him. He's not bloody here. So, yeah. Really sad. I really hope for more. The squad's not what it should be, and the group is just tough. Look, if Algeria had Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, I'd be worried. I'd be thinking we're going to get 4th place, by the way, just for on record. So again, shafted in the draw, squad's been shafted, managers been relegated from the Championship. It is what it is. So there's your Tunisia list. What a madness from Ben Farhat. Not coming because Daddy said no, and Daddy wants him to be German. Let's see how they do. Are they going to prove me wrong? Only one way to find out. The tournament is on the way.